Hello, dear students. Welcome to another audio session of CA Foundation Law with me, CA Preeti Aggarwal. In the previous lecture, I discussed the types of contracts with you. We started with the types of contracts. हमने डिस्कस किया था void contract, voidable contract and illegal agreement. Today we are going to discuss valid contract, unenforceable contract, express contract, implied and tacit contract. In case you have missed the earlier audios, you can find them on my Telegram channel. Do share this channel with your friends and let maximum benefit from these audio sessions. So let's begin today's session. We are going to discuss valid contract, unenforceable contract, express, implied and tacit contract. Now, valid contract is a contract which contains all the essential elements of a valid contract. Okay, so all the essential elements of a contract are present. Unenforceable contract means it has all the essential elements except that there is absence of writing, proper stamping, registration. So some technical defect is present in this contract. Do you remember in the essential elements of a valid contract, the last requirement was that in case there are legal formalities, then those legal formalities need to be complied with. So what if I have not made the contract in writing, proper stamping or attestation is not present? Then these contracts are for the time being unenforceable. Once I put it in writing, I get proper stamping or registration done, then these agreements become enforceable. तो unenforceable contracts ऐसे कुछ contracts हैं जो वैसे तो valid हैं, वैसे तो उनके सारे essential elements हैं, except कि वो writing में होना चाहिए था, नहीं है, स्टैम्पिंग होनी चाहिए थी, मैंने नहीं करवाई, रजिस्ट्रेशन थी, नहीं करवाई. जैसे लेट्स से फॉर एग्जांपल एग्रीमेंट टू सेल इमूवेबल प्रॉपर्टी, जैसे लैंड. अब इमूवेबल प्रॉपर्टी का जो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है दैट हैज़ टू बी इन राइटिंग, इट हैज़ टू बी अटेस्टेड. गिफ्ट डीड जो होती है, गिफ्ट डीड हैज़ टू बी इन राइटिंग, इट हैज़ टू बी अटेस्टेड. दिस इज़ द रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ लॉ. मैंने नहीं करवाया, आई पुट इट, मैंने ओरल एग्रीमेंट कर लिया, देन फॉर द टाइम बीइंग दीज आर अनएनफोर्सिएबल, क्योंकि बाकी सारे एलिमेंट्स तो हैं ना उसमें प्रेजेंट, सिर्फ ये एक छोटा सा टेक्निकल डिफेक्ट है. हाँ, आई गॉट इट इन राइटिंग, आई गॉट इट अटेस्टेड या स्टैम्प, मैंने वो टेक्निकल डिफेक्ट निकाल दिया, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट फिर से एनफोर्सिएबल बन जाएगा. Next we have express contract. The word express means it is expressed in words, oral or written. So where both offer and acceptance are made by words spoken or written. So when words are used, whether it is in writing or oral, then it is known as an express contract. So where offer and acceptance both are in words, then it is an express contract. So X offers to sell his car to Y. Y also agrees to buy. It's an oral contract, but it is valid. X writes a letter to Y offering to sell his laptop, and Y also replies via letter. So it is in writing, but words are used. It's an express contract. Then we have one very important classification, implied contract. Section number is important, section 9. Implied means words are not used. It is made otherwise than in words. So here maybe action is used, or sometimes the contract is implied by law. Parties never intended to enter into contract, लेकिन law बोलता है कि तुम्हारे बीच में contract बन गया. So that is implied by law. First let us understand implied by fact. Now, when words are not used but it is understood from the facts, circumstances of the case, then it is known as implied contract. Now, bus is running on a fixed route. Now the bus is going towards, let's say, station. Okay, A boards the bus. Now in this case the bus is running on a fixed route. It's an implied offer कि भाई मैं तो स्टेशन जा रही हूँ, तुमको बैठना है तो आ जाओ. A boards the bus, it is implied acceptance. Now words are not used but it is understood from the conduct of A that he is using the services of the bus and he intends to pay for it. Acha, coolie and luggage, the most important example of this chapter. In case a question is asked on implied contract, 100% it will be asked on this example, the coolie example. Now, B got down from a train. Okay, he was on the railway station, he got down from the train. A coolie picked up his luggage and started walking towards the exit. Now B did not stop him. When the coolie reached the exit, he asked for money. Can B refuse to pay? No, it is inferred from B's conduct that he has allowed A to carry the luggage. It means he has accepted the offer of A. So it is understood from the actions that there is a contract between these two parties. Now, sometimes contract may be implied by law. Implied by law means parties never intended to enter into contract, लेकिन law बोलता है भाई circumstances ऐसे हो गए कि तुम्हारे बीच में contract बन गया. A by mistake left goods at the house of B instead of C, and B used the goods. See, now you have used the goods, you will have to pay for the goods. So this is an implied contract. See, words are not used, but it is understood from the conduct that I have used the goods and I will pay for it. In this case, although parties never intended to enter into contract, law बोलता है कि भाई तुमने goods use किए हैं, you will have to pay for it. So it is implied by law. So implied contract may be implied by fact or it may be implied by law. Then we have tacit contract. Tacit means silence. Again, words are not used, it is understood from the silence. Yes, it is a type of implied contract. If you look at the Bare Act, okay, the act in which all the provisions are given, in the Bare Act they have not classified the contract as tacit contract, but it is a type of implied contract. Now tacit means silence. Contract is tacit when it is understood from the conduct of the parties without any words, but this was the same explanation that was given in implied contract. तो हमें कैसे समझेगा एग्जाम में कि ये tacit है या implied है? In the exam, if the example is of cash withdrawn from ATM, sale by fall of hammer, only under these two circumstances you will choose the option as tacit contract. In other cases, you will go with the option implied contract. Okay, so tacit means it is understood from the silence without any words. Withdrawing cash from ATM, sale by fall of hammer, these are two examples of tacit contract. So students, this was today's session, short and sweet. In my next session, I will discuss executed contract, unilateral contract, executory or bilateral contract, and e-contracts. And I will also discuss how to solve questions. Okay, what is the format in which you should answer the questions. So wait for my next audio session. Before that, do visit my website capreetiaggarwal.com for books, lectures and revision podcast for CA Foundation May 23 and November 23 attempt.